Hey, what's up, Internet? This is Gamers Nation 1234 here, and we are here with the Introduce Yourself segment part of the show, which we introduce ourselves. So we're going to start with one of our hosts, Dirty. Introduce yourself!
What's up, YouTube? What's up? Hey, it's your boy Dirty, ready for another podcast.
Yay! Podcast 47, everybody.
Wow.
47, my God. Yes. We're almost at the 50th episode. I think next Friday will be the 50th episode. Yeah, next Friday will be the 50th episode. Boss, introduce yourself.
What's good, YouTube? It's Brooklyn Bawse. We about to settle it and smash.
Oh my God. Then you got Ms.K. Introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ms.K, aka 219 Gary IND. Make sure y'all ask us questions. Come through, holla at us. It's where real gamers talk games.
Yay! And we got Thuggy Plus. How you doing, Thuggy? Introduce
What's up?
yourself. I'm sorry.
It's your boy Thuggy Plus, your handheld and console gamer.
All right, and finally, it's me, Will. Introduce yourself. Hey, everybody. I'm Will. How you doing? Tolerant and smash. I had to do it. I can't help it.
I know it.
I can't help it. Okay, all right. First off, I made a video basically making a fool of myself because yesterday Nintendo, we basically, yesterday Nintendo did, in my opinion, what was the greatest thing in gaming history, one of the greatest days in gaming history, in my opinion, in gaming history. And I mean, that may be going too much, but yesterday I was feeling all depressed and melancholy because I was not expecting this to happen. Like I knew that this Nintendo Direct of Super Smash was coming out, and I did not expect whatever I saw to happen. I did not expect any of that. I mean, I expect maybe a few things in there that I could have guessed, and they were on there, but I did not expect them to announce that much because I saw the time. I'm like, only 35 minutes? Really? That's nothing. We're not gonna get anything. We're not gonna get nothing. We're not gonna get no new characters. We're not gonna get any new levels. They're just gonna show us things that we already know. Maybe a bunch of amiibo support and exactly how it works and stuff. So I did not expect. So I went in and I was feeling really depressed. I wasn't pumped. I wasn't excited. I was trying to stay not excited. I was just trying to, because I didn't want to be disappointed.
Right.
I mean, regardless of what they showed or what they didn't show, I was gonna get the game regardless because it's smashed. I'm sorry. It's something that I must have. I must have it. Like how some people need to have Call of Duty in their life, I need Smash in my life. But anyways. I got it. Then after I saw it, I had to make a video. And my reaction, I almost cried. I'm not even going to lie. I almost cried because of how happy I was. Like Nintendo, I've never felt that happiness in a very long time from a video game. Like seriously, like I've never been so excited for something in my life. Like no. That's a lie. I've been excited like this before, but it was that feeling that you feel when you're a kid, like on Christmas morning kind of thing, like that feeling that you will never really get to reclaim again, and you think like that feeling is gone because now that you're an adult, you can buy your own Christmas presents and get it as early as you want, and therefore the magic of that is gone. So it's like this made me feel like Christmas, and that's why I felt so excited for it. I know it's just a video game. I know it's not. But video games is my life. It's in my DNA. It's what I do.
Yep.
I don't do it well, but I do it. That's all I'm saying. I love these games. I love video games. And when it comes to moments like this is a monumental moment. And I know it's ridiculous to be saying that about a game that technically I haven't played yet. But I played the 3DS version, and that is phenomenal, and I can only imagine that this has way more than that.
Yep.
I mean, I can't even. So anyways, Dirty, you just saw the direct, so it's completely fresh in your mind. So you're the first person I want to ask. How did you feel about the Smash Direct as a whole?
As a whole, I was excited for the game, and you know how we always say, Nintendo needs to get with the times and, do what, Sony and Microsoft is doing, which, they should, but it's something that's good that Nintendo stayed Nintendo, you know what I'm saying? They stayed back in the old days, you know what I'm saying, of us growing up with them, and that's putting just content in the game, you know what I'm saying? Instead of making you, have to pay for it, they just threw it all in there. It's a lot of stuff. Like, they could have just put as DLC, and I'm pretty sure people probably would have been fine with it. Some people probably would have been upset with it, but they put so much in it that they didn't even announce any DLC, and that's what I was surprised with. I'm like, man, they just, throwing different stuff at you. You can even create your own board, like fighting stage. I'm like, get the hell out of here. Now that could have been a downloadable content,
Right.
but no, they threw it in there. What is the name? Sakurai, whatever the guy's name is. Sakura. He put everything in the game, and that's what Nintendo does. That's the old school Nintendo. You know what I'm saying? We always say we want Nintendo to come up in times with different stuff and features on their system, but it's good that Nintendo stayed old school Nintendo by putting everything in the game, giving us a complete game instead of us have to buy downloadable content just to get extra characters or, finish a story that should have been in there in the first place. So I feel good. I mean, I was surprised just to see everything Nintendo was throwing, even the kitchen sink, you know what I'm saying, with dishes in it. So I was like, wow.
I think they threw in the whole house plus the squirrels outside.
Yeah.
I mean, what was it? Then on top of that, they even threw in DLC at the end. And they said, you want to know what the best part of it is? They said that if you buy this game, and if you bought this game and you bought the 3DS version, you get it for free.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know technically you get it on both versions for free. You get the CD for free. You get, seriously, DLC. They haven't mentioned any payable DLC. Everything that they have announced is in the game.
Right.
Everything.
Everything.
And you have everything. Everything. You can play with up to 6 controllers. You can play with your 3DS if you want to. You can play with the 3DS XL. You can play with the Pro controller, the classic Pro controller, the regular controller, the Wiimote and the Nunchuck, the gamepad, the GameCube controller. My God. Like, seriously.
They threw every controller at you.
Yeah.
Except for the NES and Super NES and
N64. I mean,
they threw every controller known to Nintendo at you. So nobody has a problem with, I don't like how this controller, I can't play with this controller with Smash Brothers. I can only play with this controller. So they gave you so many options, and I was surprised that they even threw the 3DS in as a controller. I'm like, what? Look at it like
me.
I can use my 3DS as a controller. I'm like, Nintendo just went all out.
Yep.
Like, do you know how chaotic 8-player Smash is? And then with all those controller options, you don't need to buy a damn controller.
No.
Like, look, you use the Wiimote, you use my 3DS, you use this, I use this, we'll put an amiibo figure there, we'll do this.
Exactly.
Play it. Like, seriously, like, I can't even. Look, I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, so, Dirty, 1 out of 10, what would you give this Smash Direct?
Man, I give this a 10.
Okay.
And I wasn't. And when I was watching, I was actually looking for the direct because I didn't know exactly what time it came on yesterday. I knew it was going to be like in the evenings, kind of late or something like that. So I looked on the eShop on the Wii U and I didn't see it. So I'm like, okay, it must be still going on. I don't want to look it up to find a link to it and come right in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait. So I actually waited, and I didn't know they was going to have this much stuff. I thought they were just going to talk about amiibos and, maybe a new character or two, but they really surprised me with this.
I'm sorry. I'm so happy. Boss, I know that you kind of have an opposite opinion of this, but what you've seen it. You didn't see all of it, but from what you've seen, did anything interest you? Like, not enough for you to want to buy it, but just anything interest you in the game?
I mean, I don't want to sound like a killjoy. You know what I mean? I know this is a Smash podcast right now, and the game, like I said, man, the game looks good. It's actually performing well on the 3DS, and it's going to perform well on the Wii U when it comes out. I'm happy about it. I'm happy that Nintendo actually catering to their fan base, because that's pretty much what this game is. It's a fan base game that is exclusive to Nintendo. You can only play it on a Nintendo product, so it's good. It's about time that they actually making content for games that actually is very popular for their units. So I didn't get a chance to actually really watch the whole thing because I'm not really interested in the game. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy it and go out and support Nintendo, support this game, because it's starting to feel like a turnaround for the company. And I respect that. Now that I'm a Wii U owner, before when I didn't have a Wii U, I still had my opinion, but now I'm actually invested in the product and the brand now. I'm looking to see how they go forward with other titles, because I'm sure they're going to come out with a title in the future that I'm interested in, and I just hope that they show as much support for that as well.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Ms. K, what did you think of this? Like, what was your reaction after you saw this this direct?
I was blown away by the content.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting all of that. I'm serious. I was like, what? And I normally, my attention span is not that long, but I actually watched the whole entire direct. I didn't take a break. I didn't go do anything. I didn't get on the phone. I didn't do anything. I sat there and I looked at the whole direct. And
get yourself a round of applause, Ms. K. Nice.
It was awesome. It was awesome because the content that that they put into this franchise and this game. A lot of, like you said, a lot of stuff could have been downloadable content that they could have charged for, but they chose not to charge for it, and they're throwing it all in this game. My hats go off to them. They're going all out. So I think I got a couple cousins that may even pick up this game for their Wii U, because they weren't. One of my cousins, he's not really into Super Smash, but he's thinking more about getting it because of all we both talked about it, and he's like, I don't know, cuz I might have to get this game. I said, well, my little cousin will play it. You can play it. Everybody in the household can play the game. But I'm like I said, kudos to Nintendo. They're really backing this game. Like Bawse just said, I hope that they do that with future games that are coming to the console. I just hope they put the same effort in other games that are going to be coming out.
I think they will.
For the console. But yeah, I was really impressed. By the content.
1 out of 10, Ms. K. What would you give?
I'd give it a 10. Yeah.
Thuggy. I know it saw it. And what were your thoughts on the direct?
Personally, to me, it was okay. It wasn't really. It really wasn't nothing that really pulled me in. They have a lot of good stuff that they did. You could make your own stage. Adding that you could fight like with 8 other people or 7 other people or whatever. They had a lot of good stuff they showed, but it wasn't really nothing that really appealed to me because I'm not a Smash Brothers fan, so it really wasn't nothing exciting for me.
All right, all right. Well, we're not. This isn't just a Smash Brothers podcast. We will talk about other news. It's just that this is the biggest one, so this is why we have to start with it. Normally, we could have just saved it for the end, but then I would have been on it for hours. So I wanted to get it out of the way, so that way that we could end the show at a reasonable time. But obviously, everybody knows my score. I give it a million out of a 10.
A million.
Yes. No, I mean, the thing is that, there were, in 35 minutes to throw in all that information and like completely like blow me away 35 minutes of my time.
Yeah.
It was just like a really long commercial, but it was so engaging. Like it wasn't long enough to be an infomercial.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just long. Well, what is an infomercial? Like an hour, a half hour? I don't know.
Like that, yeah.
Well, if it's a half hour, then I take it back. It was an infomercial. But I'm just saying, like, this was. I'm like, I can't. 42 stages right now, and they didn't even have all of the They didn't even have all the stages unlocked yet.
Wow.
There is more songs in this game than in any game, like, period. So let me give you. I'm just gonna give you some facts, like how monumental this game is. It is. Super Smash Bros. Brawl soundtrack had 275 songs.
Dang.
This game exceeds it by a lot. There is no number yet. No number of how many songs are in the game. But according to what Nintendo's saying, it exceeds that. And on top of that, it's having all the Nintendo 3DS songs in the game.
Wow.
I cannot believe it. You can make your own stages. You have boss battles if you want. And if you are a pro player, there's a pro playing mode for you. And if you're too intimidated by the pro or the tournament side, there's a for fun side where you play with all items and it's all about fun with your friends. There's 8-player Smash, which you can play with your friends, or with your friends. There's the board game Smash Tour mode. You can play classic cooperatively now. You can. My God, I could go on and on. There's so much, and then plus on the top of the stuff that the original games could do, it's like literally this is an homage. You have masterpieces where you can play the 3-minute demos of every single classic Nintendo game. And let me tell you how many characters are in this game. There are 49.
Mm-hmm.
Well, technically 51 52 now if you count the Mii fighters. But seriously, and then on top of that, Nintendo is giving away the first DLC for free, which is Mewtwo, a classic character from the Melee series, coming back.
Right.
Like he's coming back, and like people have been begging for him. And then to say that Nintendo said for anybody who purchased the 3DS version and the Wii U version, they get them for free. I'm like, okay, I'm happy. I mean, like for people that are fans of Smash that bought both of them, that is great. To hear that, and if you're a person that doesn't like DLC or whatever, then you don't have to buy it. If you don't want the 3DS version, or if you're gonna get something for free, you're gonna have to pay for it if you get if you don't get the 3DS version, you just get the Wii U version. You're gonna have to pay for it, and we don't know how much the price is for it separately.
Yeah, but here's the problem though. What about the folks that already bought it for the Nintendo 3DS? Why would they buy it for the Wii U? Wouldn't they have some type of Smash Brothers fatigue at some point? As good as the game is and as much content that's going to be on it, eventually it's going to get to the point where I played it already so much on the 3DS, do I want to play it on the Wii U?
Well, this is the thing. Let me explain that. Smash Brothers, a game that came out in 2001, is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Well, Super Smash Bros. 64 came out in 1999, and people are still not tired of it. People play people play hours nonstop on this game. This game is that addictive. And look, if you're a casual, if you're new to the series, if you're not understanding, because Smash is in depth, in a way, it's a simplified fighting game. It is, but there's so much depth to it. that you can play mind games with your opponent. It's like the closest thing you're gonna get to it's the closest thing you're gonna get to actually controlling a character, and it does what you want it to do. Like exactly what you want it to do. Smash Brothers is addicting. People who play Melee still to this day, and regarded as one of the greatest Smash Brothers games ever played, even one of the greatest fighting games ever created, to even one of the greatest games that's being played, and it's still being played, like still being played competitively, and people are not tired of it. For the pros in the pro tournaments. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I just said, well, for the pro people, look, for the people that are casual and are new to the series, yeah, you may get fatigued from it, and there will be no reason for you to buy the Wii U. If all those features that you've seen don't really grab your attention, you have a Smash on the go and you have a Smash at home. That's the best thing. You have a definitive edition that you can play at home, and then you can practice on the road if you have to go somewhere for a week, and you don't have to bring your Wii U with you. Your 3DS is all you need, and that's the benefit. That's the benefit of it. But what was I gonna? With all the unlocked stages, the 3DS only has 34 stages, and the Wii U version without any of the unlocked stages has 42. There's all these modes that you can play cooperatively with your friends. This game is it's a party game. Like, people can play Call of Duty for hours and it holds their attention. The only reason why, I'm pretty sure that Modern Warfare 2, let's use Black Ops 2 as an example. Black Ops 2 will still be played to this day if another Call of Duty never came out. And I'm pretty sure that there's still a competitive community in Black Ops 2. People keep talking about it so much. No Call of Duty has been able to surpass that in some people's eyes, you know? So it's like, so people stick to what was good. But for cash, like Bawse, I understand. But for the fatigue,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fighting games that people still play that are classics, that are old school, and I'm just saying, like, initially, the replay value in Smash Brothers is going to be high. It's a new game. It's going to be in the Wii U. It's probably going to be the biggest game of the year for the Wii U, and that's great. And I understand that the new leveling, and Dirty said, I believe, that you can build your own stages to fight, and have so many different modes that allow you to pick your flavor. You know what I mean? And that's great. But even the best fighting game, at some point, you're going to want to put it down and play something else. That's all I'm saying. You know, and I was wondering, if you already got it for the 3DS, do you really want it for the Wii U?
Well, I would say, honestly, in that perspective, look, me personally, as a Smash fan, I'd say yes, I do, because the 3DS is such a little. Basically, look at the 3DS as a glorified demo, a demo that is a complete game, but it's not. It's getting you prepared for the big battle. It's like it's like the Wii U version is the war that you're gonna fight. That's the war. That's where all your battles are gonna take place. That's where everything is gonna be taking place. But the 3DS is just the battle. It's the training method to get to that war. It's all the training and all the effort that you put in it, and it just gets you prepared. It gets you pumped up, and
Right.
So yeah.
I just feel like, I just thought that the 3DS is going to be a completely, not the 3DS, the Wii, the Smash Brothers for the Wii U would be a completely different game, you know what I mean, than the one that's on the 3DS. Like you said, if it was something that was like, well, completely different than what's on the 3DS, and you can train and you have different things to do to build you up to the Wii U version of it, and they added something completely different than what the 3DS didn't offer, other than just characters and stages and modes, then I would be like, well, great, yeah, go out and get the Wii U version of it. You know what I mean? But also take this from somebody that's not really interested in the game. I'm just trying to give a more logical, unbiased perspective of somebody that is interested in the game, but is wondering, why do I need to have this again? Why do I need to buy this again? Especially if you got to pay, if you might have to pay for it, or if you already bought it for the 3DS, I believe you get it free for the Wii U. I'm not quite sure how that works. But if you had to buy it again, I'm just saying that's another $60. Why would I want to do that? You know what I mean? With the same modes and the same experience all over again. You know.
Well, it's not the same modes. You're getting a lot more modes that the 3DS version doesn't have. Like literally, the 3DS is only limited in its hardware, and then with the Wii U, it's a very different thing. If you're looking at it from that perspective, like for gaming fatigue in general, look at it from like there are people that buy every Call of Duty every year. You would think that they would get tired of it because they play it all the time. They play it all year, and then just because it has new graphics, and people are gonna buy it. I know people are gonna buy it because it's newer graphics, newer weapons, or newer perks, or a new mode, or something else. Or same thing with the Madden series or the NBA 2K series, or or like sequels are a thing. And even though this isn't technically a sequel, but it's a definitive, absolute, complete. You can look at it as a sequel. This 3DS is a portable version, and you're only limited by a little tiny screen. Now this is a 1080p, 60 frames per second game with more modes than any Smash has ever had. Things like that. Now because of Smash, I can understand why a person would buy a Madden game or a wrestling game every year because of the modes or the new characters that they add. So, if you enjoy the game, fans are going to enjoy the game. However, if you're a casual that just got the game, most likely you're not going to want to buy it. You don't want to buy it again. That's $60. You got a $40 version, you got a $60 version. You can look at it that way. Either way, you're getting the Smash experience. You're not getting all of it if you get a portable, but you're getting a good enough amount. You can still play online. You still have all that other stuff. But anyways, I want to get off the topic of Smash before anything, unless if anybody has anything that they want to add, because I don't want this episode to be completely about Smash. But I mean, I could make it. I'm trying not to. Not to. We spent already over a half hour on it, So. Unless if anybody has anything that they would like to add, we can move on to another topic.
Sure.
All right, well, let's move on to another topic. Bayonetta 2 came out today. So, Ms.K, I know that you got it.
Yeah, sure did.
I have it. Dirty didn't get...
Family, what's going on?
What's up, Lynn?
What's going on, Lynn? What's going on?
How y'all doing?
You're doing good. We all right.
Awesome. Ms.K, I love the picture, girl.
You are welcome.
Wait, which picture?
Her cover photo is awesome.
Ooh, okay.
Thuggy, Bawse, and Ms.K, Will I Am.
Will I Am.
Yeah. Introduce yourself.
What's good, YouTube? This is Lynn, a.k.a. iPod Reviewer, back at you once again on that road to 1,000 subbies. You can make a difference. Help us out. Thank you, Tyler.
Lynn,
Yes, sir.
you completely missed, like literally, when you came in was when we ended the Smash discussion. We had
Oh.
a Smash discussion about yesterday's Direct. So since you're here, I guess we can end it off with you. But what are your thoughts about this whole Smash Direct? I'm assuming you saw it.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming, actually, because there's so much content in the game that's going to be in the game. A lot more than in the 3DS version. And I think it's cool that they give you a lot of different avenues as far as controllers. You can even use your 3DS as a controller, considering those that have the 3DS version, they're used to those controls. So you can actually use your 3DS as a controller for the Wii U version as well. There's like, 7 different devices you can use as a controller to play Smash. So I think that's awesome that they give people that versatility. So, and not to mention the mini modes, so there's something for everybody. Even if you're new like me to Smash, there's even a mode where you can play the game as a board game. Because there are some people that love board games. So there's many different modes you can play. I'm gonna try out all of them.
Yeah.
And You know, I mean, it's just fun. It's gonna be fun because, like I said, there's something for everyone, and there's just so much content, and I feel that it's well worth the $60 that we're paying for it.
Yeah.
Hmm. For me, it's worth $100 I'm paying for.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, yeah. So you might as well say $110 in my case.
Oh yeah.
110.
Yeah, because I had bought the
the
controller. Yeah, the adapter is $20. No, the adapter for the controller.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like $20. The controller was $30, and then the game is $60, and then the 3DS game was like $40. So.
Well, you can look at it that way, but I tend to look at it as settle it and smash. You know what? I'm okay.
Ms.K, tell him.
What?
Huh?
I said, I said, tell him.
What?
He said, settle it and smash.
Oh God.
Tell him, Ms.K.
Oh Lord, sell it and smash.
No, that ain't it.
What?
You messing up. You messing up.
I
didn't walk away. My bad.
we gotta sell it in pink. We can't sell it in smash.
Yeah, we have to sell it in pink. Yeah, since we're girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hush, Will, hush.
Okay.
But it's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm actually playing all my characters in pink because of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Supporting.
So I'm wearing all the characters at work. I wear pink. I'm playing them.
Cool.
That is so cute.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it's not like, it's not making any money. It's just the thought that counts, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move on to the next story. So Rockstar is re-releasing GTA San Andreas, and I know that we mentioned this on last episode, but it's coming out for 360 and PS3 on October 26th, marking a 10-year anniversary. The game will run at 720p and will include enhanced draw distance as well as achievements. It will be sold as a games on demand title for $14.99. Oh, I think it's only for 360. Rockstar went to say that save files from a non-HD version will not transfer over, though players will be able to access both versions. There was no announcement of a PS3 port. Okay, so I was wrong about that. Of the HD version of the game at this time. So it's only for 360. So, is anybody interested in getting a San Andreas remake? I know that we asked this on last episode, but knowing that it's so close, like 2 days from now, is it something that you want to purchase? So, Dirty, we'll start with you.
Yeah. I'm actually interested in it. I mean, I still have the PS2 physical copy, but I mean, if they're going to update the graphics and stuff like that, make it better and visual and draw distance and all that, if it looks good, like they actually put some work in on it, yeah, I'll definitely pick it up.
Okay, all right. There's been little pictures of it swirling around the internet, but I don't think it's an improvement, but not a massive improvement.
Oh, okay.
But for $15, okay. Boss, how do you feel about GTA 5? San Andreas re-releasing, and do you plan on getting it for $14.99? Do you think that's a good price?
Oh man, that's a steal. I don't have the PS2 anymore, so that's probably going to be the only way I'm probably going to be able to play that ever again. I mean, it's one of the iconic games in the GTA franchise that actually took it off. That actually made it really something to play and worth playing. Of course, with the hot coffee scandal that was going on, that kind of made it a bit raunchy, for the press, and they gave it some bad light. But I think that with the the improvements that they're going to make, it's not going to be major, but it's going to be a game that you're actually going to enjoy playing again, especially if you played it before. You remember all of the missions. I remember the missions, what was really the fun part for me when I was playing it, was second to none. It's so cliche to what Rockstar think LA lifestyle is like, at least back in the 90s, in the early 80s, it was like that somewhat, but it's far from that now. But I mean, it's so cliche. It builds on the stereotypes, of course, but that's what made the game great. So I'm very interested in it.
Okay, Lynn, I know you don't like remasters, but would you buy GTA for your 360 again for $14.99 on October 26th?
No.
Is she there?
She's like, no. Okay, all right. Ms.K, do you plan on buying GTA San Andreas for on October 26th? Damn. Okay, so still no on that. I don't know if you have a 360 anymore.
I don't, but even if I did, I wouldn't buy it.
Oh, you don't?
Woo! Why not?
I just don't want it.
Okay.
She's like, I don't want it. Look.
Yeah, but Ms. K, I sense some hostility in that answer.
No, I just want Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4. That's what I want.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's all I want. I don't want no San Andreas and New Mexico and...
Wait a minute. What we got against New Mexico?
Nothing.
I'm like, wow.
No, I'm not personally. I'm not into. You know. Hey, have at it. If you want to buy it, go for it. I just don't want it. That's nothing I want. So.
I don't want no New Mexico. I'm like, damn, I'm like, she's like hating like random things now. I'm like, wow, okay, all right. Thuggy, do you plan on would you? I know that you answered this last episode, so I think your answer is no. But is it still no?
No, I wouldn't get it. I actually saw it on the PSN for like $5 a couple days ago.
Wow. But the thing is the difference is that it's the difference between this is that this is the definitive edition, well, the HD remaster, and it goes to 720. The PS3 one runs at the PS2 resolution, so it's not going to look as polished. So yeah. So it seems that Bawse is the only person here that's getting it. I don't got a 360 anymore because I traded into GameStop. But
go ahead, Bawse.
You got it.
He's like, I'm tired of saying that name. I'm just tired. He's like, I'm just tired. I don't need to say it no more, But yeah, so yeah. But if I did have my 360, I would get it actually. I would actually want it because I haven't played it in a while and I really want to play it again. It was such a great experience when I played it. Like playing on riding a BMX on the first mission. I remember, oh my God, that was such a cool feeling. Such a cool feeling at the time. It really was. All right, we got a question. It's going to take us back into the Smash section of the episode, but Zakalia Seldom, or I'm so sorry, I butchered your name.
Man, ain't that the same dude that always comment? You didn't get his name right yet, man?
What? No, I have not gotten when Kuuppon started messaging on the show, she would say coupon like coupon, right? Like no, coupon like a coupon that you use at a store. But with this person hasn't given me the pronunciation yet, so it's like I'm going based on what I read. I'm sorry.
Just spell it.
Okay, well it's a really long ZAKALIASELDOM. Yes.
He made it into a song.
Yes. AKALIASELDOM. No, that didn't work.
What you know about me? What you know about me?
What you know is that my lip gloss be popping.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Going out of my zone right now.
I'm done. All right. No more little mama references. The question is, hi guys and ladies. I've never played a Smash game. Is it a button mashing game? Will I get finger and hand fatigue? Okay. Well.
Smash.
Smash. Okay.
That's cool.
Let me explain Smash. Okay, Smash, there is a for fun mode, and there's a for glory mode. Okay. I can start. I'm gonna call this person Z now because they just said just call me Z or Seldom. Seldom. So I'm just gonna call him Z.
That's cool.
Z. So thank you, Z. Smash Brothers has a for fun and for glory mode. you can play the game by yourself, play a classic. If you are playing against a person online that is a more experienced Smash player, you will get punished. It could be a button mashing game, and you could win and destroy people and be really good at it. But there are people that could use that to their advantage, and if they see you playing recklessly, like you're doing the same move over and over again, they will punish you, and they will know based on you doing the same move over and over again that you're not an experienced player, and they will punish you severely to the point where you can't even touch them anymore. So like that's if you're playing on For Glory mode. Now if you're playing for fun, you're playing with items, and basically items, it's basically just a chaos mode, which is fun, and that's fun in its own right. And if you're playing with friends, it is really, really, really a great game. This game is made for everybody, and it is split. So if you feel too intimidated to play For Glory mode, which is you can play one-on-one or four, like a 4 free-for-all match. But there's no items, nothing to help you, and it's all a flatland. It's all based on your skill. There is that mode. So when you feel comfortable with the character that you're playing as, and you really feel comfortable, like you know this character and stuff, you will be able to you will be able to play For Glory mode and win a few matches. I love Smash. I've been playing it since the N64 days, and I'm still not great at the game. I still get my ass handed to me by random people. But there are times where I could kick some ass, and I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. There are times where I can't. But, yes. But anyways, does anybody have anything that they would like to add? Lynn, you're new to the Smash Brothers series. Do you feel like it's easy to get started with? Like, from your perspective, what do you think of Smash?
I would probably suggest getting it on the Wii U instead of the 3DS, because when the screen pans out, to me, it's hard to track my character, and it's putting me in the mind of that All-Stars game, Battle Royale. Yeah. And I didn't like it for that reason. So I would probably say to get it on the Wii U because the stages are larger. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, the graphics look a crap ton better as well. So it's going to be a very beautiful game, and I love how the stages interact. That's on both versions. So I would suggest, if you're going to play, if you have a Wii U, to buy it on the Wii U, because to me it's difficult following my character on the 3DS because the screen is so small. Mm-hmm. But and like I said, I'm new to Smash, so I'm still learning. And from what I gather from it, it's more of a strategy game. It's not like a button mash game. You can't get by doing that. You have to have a strategy. You have to learn the character's movesets, and then you have to apply them according to your opponent, how they're playing. So it's almost kind of like a game of chess. You got to kind of anticipate your opponent's moves so you can counter them.
Okay. Also, to add on to that, you can look at it. Smash can be considered a button mashing game. I mean, because the thing is that it's not.
You're not going to get far, though.
You're not going to get far, no. Because if you're playing against if you're playing against a pro player, you will be severely punished. But if you're not, if you're just playing with items and stuff like that, anybody can win. Anybody can win. But if you can even beat a pro player on that mode. But yeah, if you're gonna get Smash Brothers, it is definitely recommended that you do get the Wii U version. The 3DS version is good, but the thing is that it's just, since the controls are so limited, your hands will cramp up really, really bad on the 3DS. Whether you have big hands, small hands, the bigger one, the small one, it doesn't matter. It's gonna cramp your hands. So it's better to have a controller with a really good grip. And it will be fun. It's going to be hard, and sometimes you're going to get angry at it. You're going to get like angry at it because you're losing. But if you were to take the time to research your character and stuff, you would understand that there's a lot of depth in this game. Like a lot of depth to your character. There are things that you don't even know, because Super Smash Brothers is all about creativity. There's no long memorizing combos that you have to beat. That you have to learn. It's not anything like that. You just have to know that forward A does something, down A does something, up A does something. And you just have to know that. You just have to know that, and then you just create the combo yourself. You just play around with things in certain situations, and that's what I love about Smash, is that you have complete control freedom over your character and over the situation, and you can change your play style anytime throughout the game. All right, moving on to the next thing. Sony explains how to pass the PS4 controller to a friend on PSN with that new update, which that new update comes out next week. So that big update with the pass controller, the backgrounds, and everything, it comes out next week. So it says Sony's big PlayStation 4 2.0 update is hitting next week and is included a feature promised since the console reveal of February 2013, SharePlay. And it is now known is coming part of the Masame update, along with a host of other features. In order to let your friend spectate or take over, you'll need to start a party with them. Once you've done that, select the new Share Play option in the party menu. That sets up the spectate mode. You can also virtually hand your controller to your friend. They don't need to own or download the game, nor do they need a PlayStation Plus. You do as the host, though. If you're a host and the other person's not a PlayStation Plus member, they can play your game, and they don't need PlayStation Plus to play it. You can also invite a friend to act as a player, too, in a competitive or cooperative game. In the video above, which I can't show you guys, both players do need to have PlayStation Plus for this feature if you want to play online. Again, the guest doesn't need to own or download the title, though. But you only have an hour to play, and if that happens, if after the hour's up, you have to reboot it again. So,
what do you mean reboot it again?
Like you have to go back to the party thing, and you have to start the whole process all over them. Re-invite them to a party, get the share play option, and then do it again.
Okay.
So, so what do you think? So what does everybody think? Do you think that this is actually going to work? Dirty, what are your thoughts on this update?
I mean, that's pretty cool. You can, let your friend get past a certain level for you. If it's too difficult for you or whatever, if you miss something. I mean, that's pretty cool. Something new with something different. You know what I'm saying? You get the feel of the game. You know what I'm saying? To actually see if you actually want to, want to pick this game up.
Okay, all right. Boss, how do you feel about this mode? Are you excited for it? Do you think it's going to actually work? Bawse?
Bawse.
Bawse.
Okay. Well, we'll go. Lynn, do you think that this thing is going to work?
I'll believe it when I see it, because as much as they push stuff back, I wouldn't be surprised if they push the update back as well.
I'm sorry. I just love it when you answer it like that. Ms.K, do you think that this feature is going to work? Do you think it's a cool feature?
I have to see it.
So you have to test it out for yourself.
Yeah, I have to see it.
Okay. Thuggy, I know you don't have a PlayStation 4, but let's assume that the PS3 had this feature. Would this be a feature that you would like a lot, like a share play feature? Thuggy?
Okay. It'll be cool, but I think it's gonna have some problems. I think it's gonna be lagging and stuff.
Yeah, that's probably true.
But it's
Bawse,
it's actually sharing now, ain't it?
The PlayStation 4 is sharing, but in the perspective of the way that this goes is literally like, let's say that you have NBA 2K15, right, and your friend doesn't have it, and you really want to play a game with your friend, but he doesn't have it. So you can literally play 2 players with your friend on NBA 2K15 virtually, and he doesn't have to have the game. But you can only play it for an hour at a time.
Why is there a time constraint on it?
Exactly.
Because the thing is that people could just mooch off of their friend.
Well, that's the point, to mooch off.
Yeah.
I mean, the benefit, that would be a cool benefit.
You might as well say it's like a demo. You're allowing your friend to demo the game because they're basically ultimately trying to sell them. So, you know, if your friend ends up liking the game, then they'll go out and buy it. So what better way to try a game, to play a game than to try it? And basically, that's it. Well, you know, you're basically trying it on your friend's dime because your friend is the one that bought the game.
Mm-hmm.
So. Well, the thing is, the benefit, like, with this for me, this would actually help Trent out a lot. Like, for example, like, if Trent gets GameFly, right? And there are a lot of games that I completely just, like, flat out ignore. Like, I don't want it. Like, I don't care. And he says, no, but try it. Now he can actually do that. If it works the way it says it works. Because the thing is that sometimes I need to feel how the controls are. I need to see it for myself. I need to see it from my perspective. I think the spectate mode alone is cool. You know, I do too. I like that. Yeah. I think it's really cool. And to actually, like, in mindset, I feel like, you know, it's going to be wacky at first. It's not going to work. It's not going to be really responsive. Like, there's going to be, like, lagging in the controller, like on the other person's end. They're going to be like, it doesn't, like, you know, there's going to be lag in their controller, and it's not going to feel, you know, like, smooth, like if they were actually running it on their console. But if, and this is just a big but in the future, Sony can fix it, and eventually the service gets better over time, this could definitely be a really good thing. It could possibly hurt Sony, too, because it could just say, like, no, I don't want this. No, I don't want this. But it's like basically having a demo for every game. I'll be like, Lynn, you got that new pool game? You want to play around? And then I don't have the game. I'd be like, oh, Lynn, you want to play Garden Warfare? I don't have it, but I'll play a multiplayer round with you. Be like, okay.
I guess,
You know, so there are benefits to it, and it's really, really cool because it's like games that I don't want to buy, but like Lynn doesn't have to play by herself on a certain game, or I don't have to play by myself on a certain game. I'd be like, Ms.K, I know that you don't like this type of game, but do you want to play a multiplayer round with me just for one round? You know, stuff like that's the benefit, and that's what I like. Or I'd be like, if you're getting Far Cry 4 for the PS4, or if you're getting Grand Theft Auto 5, I want to see it with my own eyes and play it and see how it. That is a huge. That is cool. In my opinion, that is cool. Or
if it works.
If it works. But so I don't know. I want it to work. But the way PlayStation Now is right now, I don't know. But Sony is not saying that you need, like, a connection, like a wired connection to your console. So I'm assuming it could possibly work. But I guess it depends on both of your guys' connection and whatever. I don't know. But we'll find out. We'll find out when it comes out. I believe it comes out on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. All right. Sunset Overdrive.
Tuesday.
All right, is everybody excited for Sunset Overdrive?
I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be a bear to play. It looks like it's just nonstop action. Like, dang, how am I gonna be able to keep up? Oh my God, this is so much. You know, so I mean, the tutorial itself is like, whoa, like, yeah, this is nuts. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be fun, but it's going to be challenging, too. Especially while you're trying to get used to the control.
It's over the top, so I think I'll like it, you know.
So you think that this is going to be something that you're going to want to complete, Ms.K?
Oh, yeah. It'll be something. It's a lot of stuff going on, and, yeah, I like games like that. It keeps you engaged. I like stuff like that.
And collectibles, too.
Yeah.
A lot of collectibles.
A lot.
Oh, so this game does have collectibles.
And it's funny. It is so funny. The dialogue is hilarious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Will, there's collectibles in it.
Okay, because I only saw a little bit of the tutorial. Like, I saw the guy create a character, and it was like a girl. It was like a female character, and then he, like, made her eyes, like, with bullets in her eyes or something like that. Like a bullet, like a bullseye, like a like a target on a. I don't know. Miss
Oh, okay.
Miss K,
Yeah.
you were in the military. The crosshairs, that's what it
Yeah,
was.
the crosshairs, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he had that as like her eyes, and then then I saw like the tutorial, and a part of me just didn't want to stop watching it, but I had to force myself because I said this game comes out on Tuesday. This game comes out on Tuesday. I don't want to see any more of it. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty. I'm excited for it. I have to say.
I'm gonna have to pack up my PS3, put it
Uh-oh.
back in the box.
Give it to me. I'll take it. I need Kingdom Hearts.
Oh please, no, that will be another GameStop. No.
No.
Trade it in?
Yeah, who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I'll put it back. I'll put it back in the box and put it upstairs on my wall of boxes.
Oh my god. I can only imagine how many boxes you have in your wall of boxes.
A whole wall.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but I'm like saying like I can imagine it being like hundreds of boxes, like hundreds of boxes.
Yeah, my brother looked at me and shook his head. He was like,
He's like,
No.
you're a hoarder.
Basically, my mother said the same thing. You're like my grandma was. Okay. Well, thank you. I'm an old soul. Yes. An old soul that plays video games.
There you go.
So there's nothing wrong. Video games is a
Nothing wrong
timeless.
with
Video games are fun. They're addictive. So
Yeah. I feel like look, I feel like if I live to be this long, I would still be a gamer in my 90s. Even if I have Alzheimer's or whatever, I'm still gonna play. I'll be like, I may forgot where I was at, but I'll play it all over again and still have an amazing experience.
he said I forgot.
But I mean,
You don't be playing video games with Alzheimer's. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
I never played this before. I haven't played this before. You play it every day. I haven't played this before.
I don't know. But
That one game is new every day.
Yeah.
Oh God, you know you'll feel really old when I know kids are doing it now, but I haven't experienced it yet. But the moment that a kid says, why if I'm playing a game on like the old Nintendo or Super Nintendo or N64 or something, stuff, why are you playing that old game? It's like black and white. I'm like, it's like a black and white TV to what black and white TV is to my generation. So I'm like, I don't know. But it's, oh God, like just the idea that we live through standard definition, dial up, all that other stuff.
Oh my God, dial-up was the worst.
And all that other stuff that like kids can't comprehend. Like they're like, how did you live? You know? I'm like, we did.
We
went
lived
outside.
patiently.
We talked to people.
Patiently.
Yeah.
People don't know what that is anymore.
No, they don't. It's all about like the next iPhone's already around the corner.
Everybody want it, and they want it now.
And they want it now, and that's why it becomes bendable as hell, because it was quick. It was quick.
I ain't paying that much money for no freaking iPhone if I could bend it.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
It is. But Bawse, are you back?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, okay. All right. I wanted to ask you, what did you think of the new Sony, the share play on the new Sony update that's coming out next week? Like, do you think it's gonna work? Do you think there's gonna be problems with it, or do you think it's a really cool idea?
No, I think it's gonna work. It's about damn time. I mean, they trying to really compete with Xbox because they know that Xbox update about to come out. But I mean, I really don't even really use my PS4. Honestly, I really relegated to playing single-player games that are not played online, and that's just unfortunate. It's just due to the fact that the interface in the community there, it just doesn't feel as fluid to me as the Xbox One does. So, I mean, the update, I mean, you seeing little pictures and gameplay to Twitter and Facebook. I think that's cool. That should have been something that should have been a part of the initial launch, but I mean, it's better late than never.
But what about the actual share play function itself, like the one where you can pass a controller to your friend?
Virtually.
Like the virtually controller, where you can basically demo a game for an hour. Like you can play a whole multiplayer match with your friend, and you don't even need to own the game.
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
Nah, because the only thing I don't like about that is because you only play it for a limited time. You know what I mean? So what if you really get into the game and you're like, yo, this game's what's up? Then obviously you go out and buy it, but why wouldn't you just go out and buy the game in general and just play with your friend anyway? I think the feature there is next gen. We was never able to do that last gen or anything before that. But I mean, it's sort of like a teaser playing with somebody else. It's sort of like what they're doing with Far Cry 4, right? You
Yeah,
want to be
they're
able
doing
to
that.
play, with a friend cooperatively for a couple of hours, and then say, for instance, I still want to play the game, and I don't have enough money to buy the game, then I can't play it because you're not online because you invited me to the game. So, I mean, it has its pros and cons to it, like anything else.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right. All right. We have a comment from Z. Hi, Z. I'm gonna get Sunset Overdrive, and I will play as the woman because I can't stand the voice acting of the guy character. Is there only one voice option for your character?
Nah, it's several.
Oh, there's several voice
Mhm.
options. Oh, okay. Because
So, yo, my man, go watch go check out Hip Hop Gamer, and he put up a complete gameplay experience firsthand of the game while he built his character and everything, so you'll be able to see exactly what you're going to be dealing with. So, it's called Hip Hop Gamer. Go check him out. He got gameplay of it.
Mm-hmm.
did he beat the game already?
Nah, it was just a walkthrough, just a
Oh,
couple hour walkthrough.
oh, okay. All right.
Ghost Robo is doing a playthrough.
I know Ghost Robo is, and I know Hip Hop Gamer is. But I don't want to watch it because I don't want to spoil it for myself. At least not.
I've been watching it. I'm like, shoot, this game
You're
looks
ruining the
good.
game for yourself.
I don't care. I'm gonna forget it by the time I get it anyway. Like, where the hell was that helium balloon at? I don't remember.
Spoiler alert!
Oh, Lord.
Are confirmed. No, I'm playing.
Oh, please. You are nuts.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So Dirty
With the blue hair.
with the blue
Blue hair, dirty
Blue hair,
blue hair.
blue hair, Dirty with the blue. Okay. So you're getting smashed, right?
Yes.
Day one.
Yay, dirty!
Yes.
Okay. All right. So that means that we have 4 people in this podcast
Who's getting it?
that are definitely getting it. It's gonna be Ms.K. You are
Yay, Ms.K.
Dirty and me.
Yeah.
We know you getting it, Will.
Of course, you guys know I'm getting. I'm like the person that had to hype it up. I was the hype man behind the game.
If they had a platinum version, you'd get that version, wouldn't you?
Oh God, yes.
If they had adult onesies with Smash on it, Will be wearing
Yes,
one.
I would. I don't care. I would get everything. I mean, I would every. Look, if I had the money to, I would literally. And if I had the money to, and let's say I had a mansion, I would dedicate maybe 4 rooms of that mansion to.
I know that. I know. He's serious, guys. It's serious.
That's what I'm being right there.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm a huge fan of Smash. Like, I want all the damn amiibos. Like,
I like a lot of things, but they ain't getting the whole room, bro.
No, I say I'm dedicating 4 or 5 rooms. That's crazy.
It ain't that much Smash memorabilia in the world for 5 rooms.
I know, there's not. But wait a minute. The whole Nintendo's history. All Nintendo's history is Super Smash right there. Done.
Wow.
And every DLC character that comes out makes more space for more stuff. Dedicated to that one character. I'd be like, Mewtwo! Said, let me get my Pokemon Red stuff out. Let me get all the plushes and all the stuff from Mewtwo that I can find. I don't know. I'm weird. But anyways, let's stop. But yes, if there was a collector's edition, like literally, if there was a collector's edition that I could get, I would definitely get it. But,
Oh, yeah.
But the collector's edition that I'm getting comes with the GameCube controller and the adapter. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
What else? I
I'm getting I guess it's a collector's edition, the hardback guide, strategy guide.
I kind of want to get that too, even though I'm probably not going to use it. I just want it. Just
Have it.
Well, for somebody like me, I would probably need it.
I don't really think you do.
I do.
I don't really think you do.
I like strategy guides.
I think the strategy
really
guides you
do.
would need that will help you like unlock the secret characters and the secret levels and stuff. But as far as like technique and stuff, it's definitely worth it. Because I'm planning on doing like a whole video series of a playthrough of every character.
Oh, we know.
Yeah, we know.
But I'm doing it for the absolute like for like people that are new to Smash.
Yeah.
It's so so just new to Smash. I just want to show people techniques and how you do it and stuff like that. So I plan on doing that with all 50 whatever characters are in the game. So be on the lookout for that. What else? What else is there? Oh yeah, did everybody who has Bawse? Did you download that game, Voice Commander? It's a free game on the Xbox One. I haven't played it yet, but I downloaded it. It's a free game on Xbox One right now.
What game is that?
It's called Voice Commander. It uses the Kinect, but supposedly it's a really fun game. Like it's an addicting game. It's like putting asteroids for the arcade, the old school asteroids, and that new game Resogun, and mixing it into this one game. That's what it is.
Okay.
So which basically isn't that technically the same game? I don't know.
Together, huh?
Let me see. I'm looking news because pretty much Smash Brothers is like taking over all over the damn news. It's like everywhere. It's like everywhere. All right. Does anybody have anything that they wish to talk about? Anything that they saw in the news? That or anything in gaming related that they happened to stumble across that they found interesting? Anybody? No one? No one? It's all trash? Is that really it? I didn't want to make this a complete Smash Brothers episode because I know that not everybody on this podcast is a super Smash Brothers fan. So I didn't want to bore them with, a game that they don't really care 2 cents about, So it's like, so I may just do a podcast on my channel just talking strictly about it. But I can't even find anything. Like, okay.
Well, Honey Boo Boo show is about to get canceled.
It needs
Oh my God! Let me tell you, I just read that saying that TLC cancels Honey Boo Boo after June dates child molester.
After what?
The mom, I don't know the show, but the mom is. I thought that she had a father. I thought she had a husband. I guess they broke up. Now the mom is dating a guy who's a convicted sex offender who happens to also be a child molester.
No. Mm-mm.
Wow.
It's not good.
Yeah. So now
And she's got him around her kids?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What's wrong with her?
What did they? I can't believe we're going into like TMZ mode right now. But like, did she not dump him? Like that would be an instant wake up call. Like dump his ass now.
Yeah, this dude actually molested one of her family members' kid.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
And they still together?
Yep. Well, she was with somebody else, and he had, found somebody else, and then she got back with this guy, apparently, who she used to be with prior, but she broke up with him after she found out that he had molested one of her family members in the past.
Wow.
Oh my God.
So, I mean, I've seen the show maybe like 3 times, and I know she's married to this little short dude, like, with no teeth or something.
Isn't his name like
Look
Papa
at her.
Bear? Isn't his name like Papa Bear or something like that?
Yeah. So they basically broke up, her and that guy that actually do the show, and she's with a new fella that actually molested somebody that was in her family.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And she knows about this, right? She knows that he molested her family members.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh my God! And she's still dating him?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's crazy. She's crazy.
That's you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't gonna go
Okay. We'll talk about that offline.
there.
Avengers: Age of Ultron. They showed the trailer.
Yes, I seen
Excited
that.
about
Yes,
that?
I seen that yesterday.
See the Hulkbuster suit?
Wait a minute, who?
Yeah, Hulkbuster suit.
Yeah, yeah, I was tripping on that one.
We actually have a comment from Ghost Train 777.
What's up, Ghost Train?
What's up, Ghost Train? I guess he's making a reference to my dedicating my Smash Brothers to like a whole room or something, like to rooms of my house. He said, I dedicate my entire house to Macho Man Randy Savage. Each room upon entering would trigger an audio file on loop saying, "Oh yeah."
Jim.
Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
I don't.
I
Hey,
was running a whorehouse, but that's all good.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I can picture it. He's like, oh snap, oh yeah. And they would think he's running a whorehouse because that's all you would hear on loop. Oh yeah. Wait, is that the Kool-Aid? Oh yeah. Wait a minute. God, man, it's been a while. It's been a while.
if y'all when y'all get back on YouTube, look up Macho Man Randy Savage. I think he was. I don't know, was he drunk or was he high?
Yeah.
He was like doing an interview, and I swear the guy looked spaced out. He somehow, you got your, the person that's talking before they introduce the guy. He talking, and oh look, we got Macho Man Randy Savage.
Right.
The guy come in on the side of the screen, but instead of walking in, he spins in, and he was like 360.
What?
Like, and,
Glasses?
right, and Mean Gene looked at him. He was like, "Yeah, you're spinning around, something like that." He told me. He was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Elizabeth told me to go right. I said go left, and I went right."
What in the world?
Yeah, y'all have to check it out. It is hilarious. Oh my god.
I saw a similar interview with Steve-O from Jackass. Did you see that one?
With Steve, I seen a
drunk. He was like really, really drunk, and he went on the Adam Carolla show back when Adam was relevant. He goes and he says he went on his show drunk and started breaking like the table. And he's like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah." And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I remember.
Him and all this stuff. He's like, "I love you, man." He's like, "I love you, man." He's like, "No, okay, get away, get away, get away." He's like, "Gah, gah, 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 gah." And then he says, "We'll be right back." And I think the show was canceled after that.
You know what? It was sad for Steve-O because I seen he used to get high off those cartridges. I think it was like air compressed cartridge that you would use like a BB gun.
Wow.
And like the whole cast of Jackass was there, to see about him because they haven't heard from him in like I think weeks or something like that. Mm-hmm. And when they came in his house with the cameras. This dude had so many empty cartridges laying around, and he was still doing it while they was there. Like he was still out of his mind, but he was still doing it right in front of them.
Wow.
And they was trying to get him some help, and I felt real bad for dude. I really felt bad for him just to see him in that state of mind, and he just laying in a pile of cartridges of compressed air cartridges. That you use for a BB gun. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, I didn't even know you can get high off that.
Kids don't get high off of it.
Oh my god, but I guess that's what happens when you're a jackass!
Exactly, that's the name of the show.
I don't know. But I know we're having our TMZ moment where we're talking about celebrities and stuff because there's no gaming news except for Smash stuff, so pretty much we're going off topic. But oh well, let's go with it. Let's continue with it. Let's continue with the TMZ episode. I say that we should do this every once in a while. Like
Yeah,
step
yeah.
out of the
Free
loop. Not
fall.
make it just about gaming. Just free form it from now on. Let me go on my celebrity news then. Let's see. Do I have a celebrity news? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Normally I don't really follow the celebrities, so I'm like out of the loop. So
What about the story about Eminem buying a Wii U?
oh yeah, we did that last episode.
Oh, we did that one already.
For
Okay.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Miley Cyrus actually brought one too.
Really?
He bought one,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was because of Smash. I think she just bought one because she bought one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lindsay Lohan is regressing now. God, whatever. Nick Cannon focusing on families and Mariah Carey split. Oh, they split up?
You didn't know that?
I'm sorry, I said I live under a rock. So wait. He broke up with her? Or did she
No,
break up with him?
they're kind of like on hiatus. He has his own place and they're separated right now.
Oh my god. Chris Brown is a changed man. His judge says so.
Yeah, right.
Till the next episode.
That is such a stupid title. His judge says so. I mean, like.
Did y'all see the picture of the Meet the Browns?
No.
It was Chris Brown, Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
bad.
my god. Apparently Taylor Swift has a camel toe in a picture or something.
Gross. Keep it moving.
Okay, we're moving.
She ain't got no body, man.
Right.
She looked like a wrecking ball.
Oh, the Seventh Heaven Dad. What was that?
So she's straight up and straight down.
Yep. She's like, shake it up. I'm gone. Seventh Heaven Dad Steve Collin complains about money problems. Says he can't find what?
The eighth heaven.
Yeah, he can't find the eighth heaven. But did you hear he like also molested somebody too?
Yeah. He was a pastor in that show too.
But,
I used to love watching Seventh Heaven growing up.
It ain't the money or the work he can't find. Some kids he can't find. That's what it is.
Yeah.
See, let me ask you a question though. Why isn't anyone calling for him to never be able to act again in his life? Why isn't anyone calling after him to lose money and not be able to find a job? See, he molested kids. Ray Rice had an altercation with his wife, and she assaulted him at the same time, but yet everyone's willing to take away his ability to make money, but they won't take away this man's ability to make money as an actor after knowing that he molested kids. Don't you see the hypocrisy?
But wait. This one right here on that note. This actually says Seventh Heaven Dad Steve Collins complains about money problems. Says he can't find work after molestation confession.
But no one's saying we don't want you. No one's telling him you can't be an actor. Eventually, a couple of years will go by, and he can always act until he's 100 years old. Ray Rice has an expiration on his body right now. He can only play at this level for so long.
Right.
And yet people are stopping him from being able to make $1 and feed his family, even though his wife has admitted that she was at fault as well, just like he was. She was charged for assault, just like he was. But people are vouching all over this country, even the goddamn president speaking on it, about how disgusting what he did was wrong. Now, what he did was wrong. But you can't stop a man from feeding his family now. This is the way he lives. This is the only way of making anything. But the double standard hypocrisy here in America is crazy.
I totally agree with you, boss, because, I mean, when that incident happened with Ray and his wife, you know, we heard about it and they talked about it. But, you know, we really got an earful when the video came out. You know what I'm saying? And that's when, like, everything just blew up when the video came out. Now, I agree with you. You know, you shouldn't stop a man from making his money because he's still with his family. You know what I'm saying? He's still with his wife. He's still with his kids, you know, if they have kids. But he still got to put, you know, food on the table. He got bills. You know, he got mortgage and stuff like that. And then you had this guy here that, you know, molest kids. You know, thank God ain't no video of it. But nobody's, like, really blowing it up like they did Ray Rice, you know, in his
Like they're
fight.
accepting one thing. I don't
Right.
know.
I mean,
Less of
I
the
had,
two. You know.
I had the
It's like
same thing with Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in cruelty to animals or, you know, anything like that. But the way they treated Michael Vick, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even there, you know, with the dogs. You know, he's out, you know what I'm saying, with the team, you know what I'm saying, playing. That was his, you know, family members or whoever, friends. But it was on his property. You know what I'm saying? And they treated him like he molested kids. He was a rapist. He was a murderer. Like he did everything under the sun. They threw it at him. Like he did all this. And I'm like, y'all get this man 2 years in jail. Yet this dude that molests a kid, he just crying about he can't find work. And he's still walking around looking for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in jail. He hasn't been in jail, and he even confessed to it. I mean, like, they got a tape of him confessing to it, and
Something's wrong.
But then the thing is that here's the issue. Here's the issue, because you know what, like Charlie Sheen. There have been plenty of times where Denise Richards, or I guess his girlfriend at the time, claims that he beat her up a few times. But do you ever see that on the news? Is he portrayed as like a Chris Brown person?
Nope.
But Chris Brown beats Rihanna, and he is like forever looked down upon. Sure, his career is back up. The way like his career is up.
Will, it comes down to having the complexion for the protection.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. And we can't beat around it or act like it don't exist. That's what's happening here.
Yeah.
Isaiah Washington. Y'all remember that actor, right?
Yeah.
He damn near lost everything for making a comment to someone off the screen, and no one would book him for a movie or any type of segment or show because he made a comment. And he was joking at it. Y'all remember the comment he made, right?
Yeah.
No.
So, I mean, he was joking in the same vein with this dude, and this dude took it another way and went and reported him, and he couldn't find it. And he's just starting to get gigs again, all over again. But look how long they blackballed him out of Hollywood. So, I mean, it's come on, man. The double standard is crazy.
It is. It's like if you are, I don't know. It's just that they want to portray what they consider, quote, the minority, which I believe in this country is the majority. I don't know why they call anybody that's a different race the minority, but whatever. I hate that word. I hate that word with a passion.
I hate labels.
I hate labels. I hate labels. Period.
I hate labels. Period. People are people, you know.
Because it's like a person. It's like, think of it as a person with OCD that needs everything to be labeled. Everything. Right. Like everybody has to be their own individual person. Like, okay, so you're a white guy. What kind of white guy are you? Are you sporty? Are you this? Are you macho? Are you this? Are you this? Do you like this? Is this you? And then this is what makes you an individual. It's like they need to like size you down to know you to like the size of I don't know. And then on top of that, then they put it on groups, and then the whole group gets attacked by it. If one person does something wrong, the whole group gets attacked by it.
Listen, man, at the end of the day, you're dealing with another man's supremacy, and that's something that I would never support.
Right.
Never, and I'll say that to anybody in your face.
Right.
You know, and that's that's reality, grown man talk. I would never support another man's supremacy, but when you have a supremacy of a complete dominance of any particular race, then that race is always going to be at the will and the injustice of another, and that's been going on for hundreds of years here. The same new, but if we're going to speak out against wrong, then let's speak out against all wrong.
Not just particular. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The thing is that I feel like everybody should be fighting for everybody's rights. There should be no inequality whatsoever. I mean, I know that unfortunately no country or no person is perfect, and of course nothing is ever going to be truly equal, but it's always a good place to start. You know, I feel like okay, there's the whole gay rights movement, and I feel like, okay, that gays shouldn't just be fighting for their own rights, but also be fighting, you know, for women's rights and other things like that. And same thing for women. They should be not just fighting for their own rights, but fight along other fights as well. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know if I'm crazy. I like to fight for all rights. I like to fight all rights because the thing is that I've never been. I have friends that are from all over the world. Thanks to the internet. And so it's I love hearing everybody's background, and I love individuality and stuff and things like that. I love to hear where a person comes from. I love to hear all this stuff, and the thing is that but the interesting conversations come from friends that are from other countries. Because I get what they see. Like, what do they get when they hear about America? A lot of people don't even want to come here because of what they hear. The guns, the murders, everything. And we're just this complete... They're like, how can you live there? And I'd be like, sometimes I don't want to live here. I want to move to Canada. I want to move somewhere else. But,
I won't say that's 100% true, though, because you got people crossing that border every day trying to get here. So
yeah,
I'm not going to say
that too.
Nobody don't want to come here. I mean, we live in an artificial playground, which I call it, which is artificial to the rest of the world. We don't deal with what the average individual worldwide deals with. Like the Ebola situation. They're trying to quarantine the entire country at the end of the day. So what good is that going to do? At the end of the day, they're going to make it off that island, and they don't got to necessarily get Ebola by coming directly to America. They can go to another country, France, Germany, Britain, go there, and then go from there to America. So, I mean, I think that a lot of the issues that we deal with are more superficial, but they've been issues that founded this country in the founding blocks and the ground-bearing fathers that built this country. This is what they believe, and we are practicing what they believe. And there's no such thing as equality here in America. There never will be. Never a country built for equality.
No, it's not set up like that.
Built for one race to rule supreme and to be supreme, and that's exactly what's going on here.
Yep.
And it's not about saying, well, your races or you're better than me, I'm better than you. But it comes down to dealing with facts, and these are the facts, people. Whether we want to pussyfoot around and act like it don't exist, this is what's going on today. Every man need to arm themselves. Every man need to find knowledge of self, especially black folks. That's one thing we need to do. We got to figure out who we want to be culturally wise and as individuals. We so caught up in trying to live the American dream when it's only been an American nightmare for us. And we got proof and evidence to prove that. We got hundreds of years of proof to show that. So, I mean, I don't follow into what the mainstream media is trying to portray us as. We've always been what we are. We are people who have been traumatized, brutalized, and then we're still suffering from post-traumatic situation, slavery, what we've been through, and that's affecting us. And you can't free somebody who's been chained for 400 years and say, well, this is the world, deal with it, and try to acclimate into it. You got people that had a 400-year head start of making money. You see what I'm saying? Wait, not paying any wages for millions of people for hundreds of years. So how could you all of a sudden say they're free and they have the right to be what they want to be when they're already behind the 8 ball? They'll never be able to be equal to our counterpart because they already got the game rigged already. So that's a little bit food for thought, man.
Hey,
but do you think... No, go ahead, Ms.K.
No, I was just agreeing with Bawse. Out of the history of the presidents, how many people have jumped over the gate twice to get in and actually made it in almost?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
True. That is true.
That's
well,
deep.
man. But,
oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Think about it.
But my whole thing is that
listen, man, you got my number, man. Stay in contact with me, man. Make sure that stay in school that you can, man. You see what I'm saying? You get that little Asian girl pregnant. You see what I'm saying?
I don't want to get killed.
Yeah, I have sideways, right?
But,
Every which way.
Bawse going on.
oh my God.
Bawse, we can hear you.
I still hear from you, man.
Oh,
What's up, man? You safe, bro? We riding out tonight?
Brooklyn going now. Go Brooklyn.
Anyway,
Boston is like New Jack City.
That's
man.
deep,
I
right?
already know, man.
Like, yo, am I my brother's keeper?
That's it. Yo, I got that. We gonna do that tonight.
I know, right? Yo, we gonna do that?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah, sorry, boss, but we heard it, and I tried to talk over everything to try to do it.
I'm sorry about that, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, man. One of my guys that work under me, he leaving and that, you know.
Oh, okay.
The man hug, man. He give me a little boy hug. I said, I'm a grown man, man. Hug me like a man. So hug me, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the best. I call him my son. You know, he's white, but I look out for him, man.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
I didn't write his ass up while he was here, so I mean, you know, that's my junior.
All right. I guess, I mean, does anybody have anything that they like to talk about? Any other topics? Because, you know, I mean, we could go back to Smash or we could just end the episode.
We don't need to go back to Smash.
We could settle it in Smash.
No.
I knew that was coming.
So, you know, I have to say it every time when I say Smash. Because, you know, there's so much that we could talk about. But the thing is that, yeah.
I suggest anybody, you know, get the game. If you're on the fence about it, go get it on the Wii U.
Yes, definitely.
Look, if you have both consoles, buy it. Buy it on both. That's all I'm saying.
Bawse.
His mic muted.
Well,
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's there.
Wii U for the win, Bawse. Wii U for the win.
Hell no. Wait, what?
Thuggy, where you at, Thuggy?
Thuggy playing that fantasy life.
Oh yeah, that's what we could talk about. Lynn, did you get it?
No. Let me tell you the thing behind that.
What's behind?
In order for you to pre-order games on the Best Buy website, you have to have them ship it to you. What? So they have, yes, it pissed me off. I posted a photo on Instagram. It's like, why the hell do I have to have the game shipped to me? Why can't I just go in the store and pick it up when it releases? Why you gotta ship it in order for me to pre-order it? So that's what happened with all my pre-orders. They're gonna have to be shipped, which pisses me off. So I'm getting
Wait a
really
minute.
late.
So your Xbox has to be shipped to you?
No, that I can pick up in the store. I don't know when they started this.
Wow.
Wait, so are you 100% sure you can pick up your Xbox?
I'm gonna check again, but
yeah.
I mean, I would call and find out just to make sure.
No, I can check. I can check online and see.
Okay,
yeah, double check that, because I hate
that would suck that you can't get it day one because you're.
Hell yeah, I took that day off for a reason.
I get mine day one because I did the advanced shipping, so I'll get mine November the 3rd. So I'll get that.
So you're getting it the day it comes out.
Yeah, I'm getting it the day it comes out.
Okay, well I hope
that's too much money. That's too much money.
8 o'clock at night, like I got my PS4.
I hope not. I'll be pissed off. But I took I took the day off, so he'll probably come before lunch. At least I hope so.
Oh God, Ms.K is gonna be on that Forza Horizon 2, Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, girl,
Call of Duty.
Oh my God!
Me
I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna just be crazy that day. I was like, I don't know.
I'm gonna be on Forza too.
Yeah.
Going from no games to having a crap ton to play.
I know. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. And good games at that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm nervous. Like I'm scared for November because look, I just got Bayonetta.
I know.
And then on top of that, they give me Bayonetta 1, and then on top of that, Tuesday Sunset Overdrive comes out, and then I have like a whole week of freedom because I'm not getting Call of Duty, and then all of a sudden, then one day on the 18th, I get 3 games. I'm like, what? And then after that, Super Smash Bros. Comes out, and Pokemon, and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so overwhelmed. I don't know. I'm like, how am I gonna how am I gonna play through all this? Like, how am I gonna record all this? My hard drive can't take it. Even if I have an external one, it won't work. It's just too much.
That's it.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm picking that up in the store.
Good.
I hope it stays that way and it doesn't change last minute or something.
Nah, it shouldn't.
It better not. That's all I'm saying. So. Wait, was that an effect or was that an actual bird?
I think that was somebody's probably phone. It wasn't. I didn't do it.
It's my tablet. It's my tablet. I got an email.
Oh, I thought that. Okay. Apparently, I don't know if anybody saw the movie The Maze Runner, because I didn't. But apparently they're filming the sequel here where I live at, and they need like 1,800 extras. Do you think I should go for it?
Go for
Yeah, do it.
I don't know. I'm thinking they pay you.
Yeah.
They pay you like $50 a day. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Do
Yeah.
it.
Assassin's Creed and free Far Cry 4 right there for 2
There you
days.
go. And get a game 1, 2, 3, 4 T-shirt made, just a little subtle advertising, you know. Hey,
Well, I
There
don't
you
know if
go.
they'll allow you, because isn't that movie like set up in like a specific time? Because I've never seen it, so I don't know
oh, okay.
like what you have to wear. Like I'm pretty sure that they probably, because it looks like a Hunger Games movie, so I'm assuming I got to be all dirty
Oh, okay.
and like dirt on my face and and just like walking up and down and like with my head down or looking like a crazy. I don't know. I've never seen it, so I don't know. Anybody who's seen The Maze Runner out there? Well, I don't want them to spoil it for me because I do plan on seeing it when it comes out on DVD.
Yeah.
I still watch the DVD. But I heard it's a good movie. I heard it's good. But the way movies have been lately, they have not been impressing me. Even even the ones that people say that it was good. I think I'm the only person that I didn't like enjoy Guardian. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. It was good. It was good. It was entertaining. But it wasn't good to the point where it's like, oh my God, it's the best movie in the world, like everybody was making it out to be. So it felt like an Iron Man 2, I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Well, I did too.
I did. I was in the movie theater, but I think maybe the reason why is because I watched it right after work, and I was sitting, and we were stuck in a front row because the movie theater was full. So the screen was too big, and I'm just like, I mean, that was just me. That was me. I don't know. But are there any interesting movies that you guys are like anticipating? Like what movie? Like Dirty. You're a movie guy. So is there any movies, Blu-rays, anything that's coming out soon that you need to get your hands on?
What's coming out soon? I've seen so far is the Planet of the Apes 2. I definitely want to get that.
Oh, okay, that's coming out. Okay.
It's coming out November. I think November 2nd. I believe it is.
Okay, cool.
I think.
Check that out.
Is it really good though?
Oh yeah, the second one I loved it. I went to the theater to see that. It was good.
It was good.
Oh, okay, because I didn't even see the first one.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
Oh,
I didn't even see Sharknado or anything like that.
Oh hell, Sharknado, that's a sci-fi movie. Come on now. All they play are B-rated movies on sci-fi.
I'm far behind in the movie. I think, what was the last movie I saw, like, in a movie theater? I think Guardians of the Galaxy was the last movie I saw in the movie theater. But then before that was, like, The Hunger Games or something.
Wow.
And I don't see any new movies. I'm like catching up on, I'm watching 80s movies now.
I ain't got to go to the movies no more.
I know you don't. It's all because of XBMC, the Xbox Media Center. You can download it right now.
Better yet, just buy a SkyStream X. Then it's pre-installed.
Pre-installed. Watch up to 1,000 movies illegally.
It's not illegal. It is not illegal. Don't do that.
She said, don't do that.
If you can see people walking across the screen that it looks like it's in the movie theater, it's a no.
I don't support those. I don't support bootlegs at all. I don't.
That's why you look for the best quality.
Go out and buy yourself a SkyStream X.
Ready?
It's a little set-top media box.
Is everything in high definition?
Not everything.
Nah, you gotta weed them out. It's just like anything else.
Oh.
You know, you can specifically search for movies that are in high def.
So you can narrow it down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. But we can't tell you exactly how to do it.
Yeah, but it's already pre-installed on that device.
Okay, there you go. That's
you
it.
Can even buy it on Amazon. You could buy it everywhere. I mean, you yourself watching them is okay, but you can't like make money off of it or download them or anything like that.
one person left the stream just to run out and go get it. Like, oh, gotta go to bed.
Yep, get it.
Well, okay. Boss, are there any movies that you're looking forward to, or a movie that you saw recently that was really, really good that you recommend?
Man, the last movie I saw was the RoboCop. I saw that in the movie theaters actually. I really don't know what's really coming out. You already know I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. They also got the second part of that coming out, I believe, either the end of this year or the beginning of next year. I believe the last one was the Desolation and Smog, something like that, and that was pretty good. But yeah, I would like to see Planet of the Apes too, like Dirty said. You know, I enjoyed that movie. That was really good.
Good series.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes the second one, or is it just called Planet of the Apes 2?
I think it's Dawn, Return of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, okay. Wow, that long ass name, Dawn, Return of
Yeah, that's why I just call it Planet of the Apes 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what it is, yeah.
There was a movie that okay. I think the longest movie title was "Don't Be a Menace in South Central" or "Drinking Your Juice in the Hood."
Yeah, that movie was stupid.
Too stupid.
Oh my gosh.
But it was funny though.
It was funny. It was
funny.
It was hysterical.
When his father was younger than him. How your father younger than you?
I know.
It's what was it that was it Marlon Wayans? I think it was Marlon Wayans where he was like crying. He's like, "Shut up! What you doing?" He's like, "I'm trying to get best actor in the awards." I don't know. It was funny. That movie was hysterical. I remember I saw it. I freaking, oh my god. But there's also another movie with a long title called The Garbage Picking, Field Goal Kicking Philadelphia Phenomenon. Literally.
I have no idea what that is.
But I don't. Why am I talking about movie titles? Never mind. Let's move on somewhere else. Lynn, what was the latest movie that you seen that you would recommend people will go watch?
In the movie theaters? Let's see. Oh my goodness, the last movie I went to see. Oh my goodness, I don't even remember. I can't think right now.
It's okay.
You have to come back.
We'll come back to you. Ms.K, what's a movie that you saw recently that you would recommend? Well, it doesn't have to be recently, but what was the last good recent movie that you've seen that you would recommend?
Probably one of the Transformers, because I really don't go to the movies. I buy my Blu-ray movies.
Oh.
I really don't go to the movies anymore. It's not worth it to me. And
it's not for that damn money for just.
Yeah, not only that. I mean, as soon as the movies come to the theater, then they go to Blu-ray the next 10 days or something.
They do.
So I don't even waste my money. I just save my money and just buy it on Blu-ray. So.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I like certain movies. I like going to the theater to see, but like, man, just buying popcorn and stuff is expensive. Oh my God! Popcorn. But hey, look, check this out. I went to go see. I took a young lady out. We went to go see X-Men: Future, Past, Present, whatever, the newest one that just came out.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm like, do you want anything from the snack bar? Nachos, whatever. She was like, yeah, I'll take, some nachos. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, I really don't eat when I'm at the theater because I just want to be into the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know what? Let me get me a slushie. I'm like, yeah, let me get a large slushie. She was like, you know what? She's like, I'll take one of those too. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, 2 large slushies. You know what I'm saying? 2 large slushies and some nachos. Yeah. So the girl said, yeah, that'll be $18. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I ain't asked for no hot dogs or nothing. I'm like, I just and she looked, she was like, I didn't add no hot dogs. I'm like, well, what did you add for $18? I'm like, damn, I just paid for 2 movie tickets. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on. I'm like, what else did you put on there? She looked at, she's like, no, you just got the 2 large slushies in.
Break that down. I said, so how much is this? My goodness.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
I'm telling you.
So that's $9 a freaking slushie?
Wow.
I was pissed, but I was thirsty. That slushie was looking too damn good.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you.
Because usually, if I go out to a movie, I want to go out to dinner afterward. We can hit an Applebee, Outback, IHOP or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I could get my money's worth going to a restaurant than giving the same amount at a restaurant to the theater for some popcorn and a drink.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's expensive.
You say you got to tell it, Dirty. This is entertainment on a budget,
But you know what? I always ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you want anything from the snack bar? I don't want to be rude, be like, yeah, they told us our seats over here, let's go.
Yeah. I guess, Dirty, you got to tell a BYOM, bring your own money.
Basically, you going stag.
Yeah, I know.
There's been a couple of times I took my own in there. Don't get me wrong. I took gyros in there. I took Popeyes in there. I had a dude like tap me on my shoulder. He's like, dude, they got gyros up front? I'm like, dude. Like, dude, shut up. I brung this in. Like, you don't get me caught.
That's right.
I'm like, no. I'm like, fool, I brung this in. They don't sell no gyros up front.
They're gyros.
Are they gyros? Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness. He just brought his own gyros.
I don't blame you, old lady.
Just like keep it on the low. Don't tell him it's Hey.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We probably should do this again. I don't know how the audience feels about it because it's definitely a decline of what we normally do on our show.
Well, we just keep it real. We're real people.
Yeah, I think it's more interesting that we don't. It doesn't always have to be about games, I guess.
Yeah.
But it does take away. I don't know. So, what did you guys think of this episode? Were you guys think we should do more stuff like this?
We're so spontaneous, is what I like about us. We will do whatever, and that's I think you got to keep it, spontaneous and keep it, regular. Like we're regular people, so hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the last movie I saw.
Oh, what was it?
In the movie theaters. In the movie theaters. It was No Good Deed. No Good Deed.
Okay.
No Good Deed.
Oh no,
I never seen it.
That movie was good. It was good. It had Idris Elba in it.
Yeah.
What was it about?
Yeah, I remember that one.
You gotta look up the trailer.
Okay. No Good Deed. Okay.
No Good Deeds with an S.
Oh, No Good Deeds.
Yes.
Oh, we got a question. Okay, we got a question in regards to movies. Okay. You prefer the 3D versions of movies. The last movie I watched in the cinema was Gravity 3D. So, did you and this question was asked by Z again. Thank you for the question, Z. What was the last 3D movie? Do you guys prefer 3D movies over regular, or do you just go for the regular when you guys go?
I like 3D. I like 3D. It depends, though. It depends. If it's heavily intensive 3D, then that's good. The last movie I saw in 3D at the theaters was Avatar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my God. That movie was freaking awesome in 3D. I mean, it was really good. The only thing that kind of threw me off was the pissy man that was sitting beside me, breathing all heavy and shit, and I'm sitting here like, oh my God, would you just leave? It's like,
what was wrong with him?
And he smelled like piss. He was a big dude. He was a big dude, and I'm sitting over here scrunched up on my mama trying to watch the movie because he done took up half of my seat.
Damn!
I'm like, come on, man, really? So he finally got up in the middle of the movie and he left. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. I said, but he's gonna be back. And he left the pissy smell. He left the pissy smell when he got up. I said,
I know he did.
So, but he didn't come back. So I was like, yes.
I don't know how you can enjoy a movie like that.
I couldn't, but it was packed. You know, when it's packed, you gotta sit where you can.
Oh my God!
Always get a seat up towards the end if you can help it.
Nah, there was no help in that.
No, there was no help in it because if you go in late in the movie theater, you got to be there like early, and run, and don't get no.
It was good though. It was good. It was really good. That was a really good movie in 3D.
Unfortunately, I missed it. I missed it. I got the Blu-ray on 3D.
Yeah.
Because of Avatar, seeing that in 3D. Like any other 3D movie now, if the director said they haven't used 3D cameras, then I really don't want to see it in 3D unless the non 3D version is like sold out. There have been a couple of times I went where they like, I'm like, I want regular, and they be like, oh, regular sold out, but we got the 3D that's playing. I'm like, okay, well then give me the 3D. But the 3D don't look as good as Avatar because Avatar was shot with 3D
and
cameras.
it's not enough in it. It's not enough 3D in
Yeah.
it. It's like you see more blurry than you see actual 3D in sections in the movie. So
Yeah.
I've never seen a movie as good as Avatar ever. That movie was awesome.
I saw Gravity in 3D, and because I wanted to see it because everybody was hyping it up.
Oh, that movie was good.
I didn't have IMAX here because they said you have to watch it in IMAX 3D, but I don't know what the hell IMAX really is because I never experienced it.
Oh, dude, IMAX is the bomb. I've never been to an IMAX. I mean, like an actual theater. I've been to IMAX watching like nature stuff, and it is really cool because like it really makes you feel like you're immersed in the world because you're looking up, you looking right, you looking left, you looking down. You know, it's like the screen comes up and curves. So
it curves.
Yeah, it comes up and it curves. So it's like kind of like a half dome in a way, almost, but it's stretched out.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's really cool. IMAX is awesome.
But according to this, there's actually a new movie theater that's coming out, or at least it's in California right now as a test, where the seats move to the to the movie, also that it has like smell-o-vision, like you smell stuff. I don't know.
That sounds like Disneyland.
That does, but
basically, yeah, it sounds like Disneyland. Yeah.
You know, I would be all for that, but I bet it's $50 a ticket. I'm like, no, thank you. There's also another one where they have a movie theater but this was only for King Kong, Peter Jackson's King Kong, where it was 3D, like the movie, like you could literally like the whole movie's around you. And you look behind. So like if King Kong is like chasing somebody and you see the person running ahead of you, but if you turn around you see King Kong right behind you.
That's awesome.
So it's like some things. So I'm like, oh my god. And there's also other movie theaters where like you put like that they call a random person's cell phone, and you got to tell the person where to go or where to move and stuff like that. It's some weird stuff. I mean, like, but that's like in Germany and stuff. That's like for scary movies. You have to try to see if you can help the person survive.
I wouldn't do that. No.
But they call a random person in the movie theater, and you gotta tell them like, where do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? Where do I go? He's coming! I can hear him!
Why did you come here in the first place? That's probably what I was saying.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm like. What are you doing here? Like, like if you didn't go in the car with your friend. And you didn't go after your stupid friend when he said that he needed to go to the bathroom in this abandoned house. I don't feel bad for you. Bye.
I believe.
But
it's just certain situations people should just not put themselves in. Like the movie I watched, it was a remake of Evil Dead. Okay, the young people get to the cabin. It's like one cabin in the middle of the forest.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all go in, y'all look around, it look creepy outside, it look creepy inside. Y'all go down to the basement, and guess what's hanging from the ceilings by the dozens?
Yep.
Cats. It's like dead hanging corpse cats. You know what I'm saying? Bones, skeletons, and y'all still want to stay.
See? It deserves to die in that movie.
That's how crazy people are. Well, in movies. Because... No, I'd be like, hell no. I'll be walking home. I'll be walking. I don't know what I would do. I can't even. I wouldn't even leave. I wouldn't even be like, Cabin in the Woods? No, thank you. I've seen too many damn movies. Speaking of Cabin in the Woods, I just recently seen that movie because people are saying it's such a good movie. Look.
No, it wasn't all that.
Any of you like that movie, I am sorry for what I have to say, but that movie was absolutely utter crap. It was so random. I couldn't even. I mean, I'm not spoiling the movie, but just if you're expecting a scary movie,
yeah, it didn't really hold my attention.
It was so. I got so confused. I had more fun watching Wishmaster.
Oh!
I never seen Wishmaster. I never seen Wishmaster until recently because I was watching, because it's October, so I'm watching scary movies, and there was a lot of scary movies that I didn't see. So
Remember Labyrinth?
Labyrinth, but that's not a scary movie.
It's not, but it's still good.
It is a good movie. They're actually making a reboot of that, or a sequel.
No, I don't know how I feel about that though.
Well, David Bowie's still going to be in it, and so is Jennifer.
Oh, you're lying!
Yes,
That's gonna be funny.
They said. I mean, it's over. I mean, I don't know how they're going to make it work, but I
Dirty, something is wrong with you.
I thought he was dead. You said David Bowie, he's still gonna be it? I'm like, ain't he dead?
Oh my God!
Beetlejuice 2. They're making a Beetlejuice 2, or supposedly they're making a.
I don't know how. Well, Beetlejuice was a good movie.
It was.
Jump in the line, push the body outside. Okay, I believe you. Jump in the line, push the body outside. Okay, I believe you. Shake, shake, shake. Oh my God! I'm gonna have to watch that movie now. Thanks, Bill.
Well, actually, I was gonna watch it tonight. So, and what was the other one? What is this? No, they like come and it was no.
That movie is good. I'm sorry, but I love Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice.
Good. Yeah.
Don't say it one more time because he'll come out.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. He ain't gonna be popping up while I'm asleep.
No. But anyways, I mean, I guess we're gonna have to end the episode here. So yeah, I don't know. So to the audience who watched this episode, and even though it started off as the Smash Extravaganza Direct for a half hour, then we started talking about some random gaming news, and then we ended it with movies and celebrity news, and
you got four people watching.
We got 4 people watching, and they stayed with us, so I'm assuming that they liked it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much for watching, always. And so if you guys like this new layout, I mean, we could possibly dedicate days to other things. Like, it won't always have to be about gaming. We could freestyle it every day if we want to. It doesn't always have to be gaming news, but we'll try to make the primary gaming.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, so did you guys enjoy yourselves on this episode? Like,
yes.
Did you have fun? All right.
This was a nice turn of event.
It was. It really was. Thank you, Bawse. Thank you. So we're gonna end this. We're gonna end the show with the advertise yourself segment, and also if you like how the show went today, or the new change,
leave a like,
leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Letting us know if you liked it or if you didn't, or if you want us to talk more about games or whatever, and just movies, whatever. We'll dedicate. We'll figure something out on our end. But anyways, we're gonna do the advertise yourself segment. All right, I'm sorry, I had to make my own sound effect.
Oh, Ms.K, you slipping?
No, I had to make my own sound effect because Ms.K doesn't normally cue to that, so I know that she wasn't gonna do it. But anyways. No, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I didn't mean it to sound bad. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Gonna start with dirty. Dirty! Advertise yourself!
What up, YouTubers? Y'all already know who it is. It's Dirty, and you can see the picture that he's rocking the blue hair.
Next, we got Brooklyn Bawse. Advertise yourself!
What's good, YouTube? It's Brooklyn Bawse. And check your boy out at Brooklyn Bawse. You know what I mean? Thanks for joining us here at Gamers Nation 1, 2, 3, 4. We gamers get together, talk about games.
And apparently other stuff too now.
All I heard was Teddy P just now.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I heard.
Let me be good to you.
Next we have Lynn. Advertise yourself.
Who was it?
You.
Yay! What's up, YouTube? This is Lynn, aka iPod One Reviewer. I'm still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So subscribe to me. I have unboxing videos, occasional rant videos, how-to videos, a little bit of gameplay videos, and I'm working on like all different types of stuff. So if you into that kind of thing, you want to see more, hit us up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Help me out to get to 1,000 subbies. You guys rock, and I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you.
Ms.K. It's not like you did it, but advertise yourself.
It's your girl, Ms.K, aka 219 Gary IND. I want to thank everybody for coming through, rocking out with us. We will see you guys on the next video.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Okay. It's like, you know how it is. I'm Ms.K.
Yeah. Y'all already know. This your girl, Ms.K. 219 Gary IND. Come through. Subscribe. Subscribe to Gamers Nation 12342. Y'all already know. Be sure to check out our videos.
You got it.
And we got Thuggy Plus. I know there was not a movie talk, but Thuggy, advertise yourself.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Thuggy Plus here. You tweet me on Twitter at I am Thuggy. Check out my YouTube channel as well. That's Thuggy Plus. That's the plus sign, not the word. And yeah, just check me out.
All right. All right. And okay, Lynn, go ahead. Set me up. Set me up.
Cue it, Lynn.
Will advertise yourself.
How you doing, all? My name's Will. I have two channels, Dark Ruler 1030, which is my blogging channel, and or my vlogging channel, and The Will of Gaming, all one word, The Will of Gaming, where I do gameplay videos on that, and I talk about games and stuff. If you guys want to see my Smash Brothers freak out reaction for yesterday's direct, you are more than welcome to watch it. I'm also doing a gameplay walkthrough currently for Bayonetta 2. I should be having two videos. I already have one video up. The second video should be up shortly after this podcast is over. So thank you guys for watching like you guys do every week. Remember, if you guys want to watch us live, we're always on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3:30 East Coast time, West Coast time. I'm sorry, West Coast time, and 6:30 East Coast time, and everywhere in between, you know. So, thank you guys so much for watching this podcast. Like always, we will see you on Monday, and with more news, more topics. Remember, always leave questions. You can always leave questions by clicking on the video or by leaving a comment below. We should be able to see your comment and answer your questions during the show. So thank you guys so much for watching, and bye!
Bayonetta is my baby mama!